Hola amigos, bienvenidos. Esto es
Retro Gamer Pro.
Hola, una vez más sean bienvenidos a esto que es Retro Game Pro. Mi nombre es Brave y para lo que es el día de hoy vamos a ver un juego de aventura de acción con algunos acertijos y un poquito ahí como de suspenso y toda la cosa. Este juego es de PC y se estrenó por allá del 2017. Este juego recibió como críticas positivas, lo que viene siendo el arte visual de lujo y la mecánica de clones. Supongo que de ahí el nombre de Echo. Lo que vienen siendo puntos negativos, recibió que cuenta con un ritmo semilento, así también como lo que es repetitividad en el diseño de los niveles. Y bueno, yo la verdad escogí a este juego así nada más por el puro nombre, me llamó la atención, realmente no fue por alguna otra cosa. Así que pues vamos a ver qué es lo que tiene que ofrecer este juego, ya que para eso estamos aquí, para probar y finalmente dar nuestra opinión sobre este. Y sí, hacer una comparación o más bien confirmar qué tan certeras fueron esas críticas. Pero antes de eso no olviden que recordar es vivir y que mejor si es jugando. Bien, ya estamos aquí con este juego. Parece que empezó con ese mega ojo. Pero a ver qué onda, a ver. Órale. Arriba, nada. Abajo está lo de quit y acá vamos a ponerle obviamente juego nuevo. Qué raro está esto.
All our songs were about it. A magical place of life without end. A palace of untold wonders. But only for the worthy. So our lives were desperately dedicated to qualify. Pinpoint perspective on the great reward. Only I never wanted to go. Those words alone could mean death. So when I ran, I knew it meant never stopping to catch my breath. If I wanted to live.
Esa cosa parecía así como
So it was.
entre una estructura y una nave, algo así.
The
Una
place I spent
galletota.
my whole life escaping.
Doña Pecas. Creo que ya va a empezar esto.
I feel like shit.
Of course you do. Your wound has healed. The pain is from the stasis and will pass within a week. The nausea will linger, probably intensify when you start to realize that more than 100 years have passed. Everything you knew is gone. This is not another one of your running away from home excursions. Your grandfather won't send someone to pick you up this time. That's all gone now.
So you decided not to like me. But you've had a century to plan what to say, and that's it? How about you screwed up the best deal we ever had, or you come waltzing in here giving orders, or even Foster died because of you, you stupid bitch.
Así que ya pasaron 100 años después de que estaba así como en suspensión animada.
But I can fix this. I can bring him back.
Ujú.
I don't know how you hope to achieve that, little miss, but I suggest you start your efforts by laying back down. Loss of motor skills is common even for experienced long haulers, which I suspect you are not.
I suppose you had a long time to mull things over. Nothing I can say will change your mind.
Ok, ahí está de lo que estaba diciendo que que sufrió una herida o algo así por el estilo. Ahí se ve como, pues sí, como la marca de una herida. Yo opino que nos tenemos que ir hacia la derecha. La verdad es que se ve igual del otro lado, ¿eh? Está como que, pues, muy delgada, muy flies la morra.
He? Oh, you mean the cube. Yes, I had a very good look at that while you were asleep. I think you're in for a disappointment. Nothing suggests any sentience.
Ok, está rojo allá.
Any reason to do so?
Pues también.
It's just a pretty cube.
If we knew how to operate it, we wouldn't have had to come here. This is how I see it. You don't answer to my orders, and yet you took us this far.
Parece que esa cosa nos está guiando el camino.
I can work with that.
Si es que mi intuición está en lo correcto.
For Foster. God knows why, but he wanted me here. The stupid lighter proves it. I suspect staying wasn't even an option, considering how you stumbled on board covered in blood, demanding departure a week ahead of schedule.
Yeah. Respect, then. That'll work too.
Que supongo que porque estuvo dormida tanto tiempo está sensible con la luz, por eso se cubre. Vuelta a la izquierda. Ok. Entonces cualquiera de los dos caminos me hubieran traído a este lugar. Órale. Huh. ¿Que no puedes correr, mija? Bueno, supongo que no, porque... Así que después de los 100 años, entonces por eso no hay tripulación, no hay nadie, solamente está ella. Chale. Qué desgracia. Al despertar y darte cuenta que no hay nadie, qué horror. Que ahí al fondo se ve como una banca. Ese es el famoso cubo del que estaban hablando.
I need a suit.
Lo que me gusta de estos juegos ya más modernos es la banda sonora, se escucha genial.
I don't see anything but ice.
It's not ice. I don't know that we can even trust what we see. This whole planet eluded detection until about a week ago. No visual cues, no gravitational pull, nothing. Even with the exact coordinates, I nearly missed it.
We're looking for a palace.
Why am I not surprised?
Give it a rest, will you? Can you see any structures on the planet?
You're looking at it. It's all one big structure, planet-wide. No palace, though. I'm guessing it's some corporate state's illegitimate mining project from the pre-requisition rush. That would explain the heavy clouding measures. The planet is most likely depleted of all resources. An empty shell. Hope the old man didn't pay too much for the coordinates.
You have no idea. Just get me down there. I'll go see for myself.
Qué extraño. Son cubos gigantes de hielo. Pero en la parte inferior se ve ahí algo.
You should get off the surface too.
What a strange place. It's impressive, really.
I'm enabling the suit's assist mode to compensate for your inexperience.
Okay. Menos ya. Sí, son como unos... Está muy raro esto.
There's something here. It must be some sort of release mechanism. Did you hear that? It's definitely doing something.
¿Te cae? Ok, aquí hay otro. Ok. Supongo que tengo que hacer eso con todos.
Look, there's an opening down there. It's too far to jump though.
The suit will soften your landing if charged sufficiently.
And if not?
It will stop you from leaping. The suit reads your intentions from your synaptic activity and receives commands from your voice or eye movements. A bit archaic, but Foster trusted that suit with his life.
Cutting edge doesn't go well with space travel. The journey here alone made the suit an antique.
It's not the suit's performance that worries me.
Ok, supongo que aquí también tengo que brincar nuevamente. Escucha fuerte el golpe, ¿eh? Y obviamente aquí ahí se sufre una vibración.
It's falling apart. It all looks strangely warped. I wonder how long it's been here.
A composite like that should last forever, but it all looks ready to crumble.
It must be ancient.
Ok, por lo que estoy viendo, hay que descender. Ok.
This place was made for humans. It's not just a machine mine.
Most digs have a basic infrastructure if human presence should be needed. Probably also rudimentary living quarters. Doesn't mean anyone was ever here, though.
Gramps believed the place to be untouched by humans. A palace built by long-lost technology, patiently awaiting its first human inhabitants. And you figure this is no more than a bootleg mining operation. Would you appreciate the contrast?
I generally lean towards plausible explanations. Your grandfather, well, everything he believed in he made up himself.
I don't know about that. He had the coordinates right.
Look around you. This obviously isn't a palace.
Your man might have gotten some aesthetic details wrong. He wasn't the kind of person who'd risk everything without some kind of proof.
I really wouldn't get my hopes up.
How do I turn down the volume on the commentary track?
You are overconfident. Immature people often are. You should be taking notes every time I open my mouth.
Okay. Parece que no es por aquí. No inventes, esto está... Ah, no. A ver, tengo que rodear una vez más esta cosa, a ver si es por acá. Ok, no hay marcador de... A ver, ¿a dónde rayos tengo que ir? La verdad es que esto se ve así como que bien macabro, la neta.
Slippery. What exactly are these structures then? Have you seen others like them since you're such an expert?
I've had my fair share of hauls based on wild speculation. It doesn't matter if it comes from desperate need or delusions of grandeur. There's never anything there but bitter disappointment.
Was this with Foster?
Before Foster.
I got the feeling you two have been together for ages.
I've been crisscrossing the spur for 1,000 years. Foster was with me for a century and a half.
Ok, pues... Ya... Se puede notar que ya hay... La luz se empieza a hacer menos cada vez más. Ahí se ve que está cerrado. Y acá... De este lado, ¿no? A ver, vamos a ver qué onda. Tómala, compadre. Espanten. No, no manchen. Córrele.
If you've been with Foster for a century and a half, you hardly knew him at all. I mean, we've been traveling together for a century, and we only just met.
100-year haul is quite the extreme. Foster's longest was 16. I knew him plenty.
He trusted you, and said that I could too, that you would help me.
Foster didn't leave me much choice. You don't mess up a job for your grandfather and then team up with the person you were sent out to get in the first place.
You could have just handed me back.
You really are naive.
I think you're doing this because you believe there's a chance to get your friend back.
You're so caught up in your homemade religion that you're oblivious to common sense. I warned Foster about you resourcefuls. Best not to deal with your kind.
Why did you then? Get involved, I mean.
Foster disagreed. And gold makes for a powerful argument.
Ok, se ven ahí como que está hecho de piezas de metal.
There must be a way inside down there. That looks like some kind of landing bay.
It looks like nothing of the sort.
You know, you're nothing like I expected from a friend of Foster's. Such an odd team.
An old rescue vessel from the Requisition and a man without a past. None of our marks knew what hit them. And then we were gone. The stuff we pulled off. You wouldn't believe it.
I believe it. I was one of your jobs.
A thieving rich kid with a gambling problem hardly qualifies. I got the brief. Not much of an extraction, really. No one giving a shit about you where you dug down. Only challenge Foster could see was that your grandfather wanted you to willingly hand back whatever it was you stole from him.
You're wrong about everything. Even Foster.
I seriously doubt that I am. He was good, Foster. Always had his eye on the ball. You may think you knew him, that he felt sorry for you, but he would never let that happen. I don't know what went wrong that night, why Foster died, but I'm sure you don't understand much of it either.
Sorry, I didn't mean to threaten your romance.
Cute.
Hacia allá no es. O aquí es donde se ve una como puerta.
Finally, something. It's stuck. I need some force. Does the gun pack any punch? Wow, I like it.
I'm taking the gun offline to preserve energy.
Se cerró. Wow. Una puerta más. Órale.
I'll be damned. Are you getting all this?
I'm with you.
¿Qué?
He was right. It all looks completely untouched.
¿Qué se supone que es esto? Vámonos a la derecha, siempre a la derecha. No sé qué rayos, pero me venció. Nah. En la vida real ni más que hubiera entrado a este lugar así, es con una lamparita. La neta.
You were right about the palace. What's the plan now?
We get Foster back, and then we leave.
I was hoping for something more specific.
I suppose we're looking for some sort of apparatus like the one Gramps had.
Would that be the Soul Sucker?
I'll know it when I see it.
Even if you did find the thing, this place is dead. What mythic technology might be here is now useless.
We just need to power her up. Tell her that we're here. I can feel this is going to work out just fine.
Hello? Anyone home?
I'm moving down. There must be some sort of power below the halls.
¿No es por aquí? Creo que no. A ver si hay otro acceso o algo así. No puedo creer que ya esté cerrado aquí. Wow. No, pues no, tengo que regresarme. Aquí tampoco hay nada, nada más es como... Ah, no, acá está. Hay otro acceso. ¿Hacia abajo? Sí, ambos son hacia abajo. Hacia abajo, hacia abajo. Vámonos por la derecha. Siempre por la derecha.
I recognize these. They look like the stone faces at the gates between the garden terraces. Maybe it's a door of some sort. We called them gatekeepers. They were supposed to make us ponder if we were worthy to pass.
You're not getting through without power, and this place is dead.
¿Te cae? Te cae que no. Vamos a poder pasar. Wow, ese candelabro está gigantesco. Nada.
Look at that. It's a voice.
It looks like a tuning fork.
Yes, obviously. The resourcefuls call them voices. Strike them and let the true tone interfere to find clarity and enlightenment.
Ah, of course.
What does that mean?
The suit detects a pattern to the sound, and the decryption is kicking in.
Más escaleras.
That door is different. I bet that's an activation mechanism for the door.
Ok, allá tenía el aparatillo ese. Y ahí no tiene nada.
This is meaningless. Foster is dead. Some things just cannot be undone. Think about it. If you could capture the souls of the dead in a cube, and then bring the person back to life, surely it would be a huge industry.
It's not like that. I know for a fact that he's in there.
I have wondered how you came to believe that. But I doubt that I'll agree with your reasoning. You resourcefuls are too far removed from reality to make sense. You've seen nothing but the bought and paid for fairy tale designed by your grandfather.
Well, the reality of my fairy tale upbringing was that it was all about this place. No, even before that, my genes. Grant spent centuries creating his resourcefuls, carefully picking potential from the gene pool. We were created to come here, and this feels very real to me.
Está medio raro ahí. Hay un balcón y luego ya nada.
Now, these I know. We had rings exactly like them in the gardens.
The suit detects a small gravity charge inside the scepter.
Perhaps it can power the big door. The pedestal looks like the activation mechanism.
Just out of curiosity, what's the higher meaning of keeping scepters displayed inside huge rings made of gold? It does seem a bit much, even if you are filthy rich.
The rings were not for show. They are part of our training.
Oh, and you do what exactly? Step inside and feel wealthy?
Not quite. The rings spin up and the challenge is to get out in one piece. At first, staying in there is the only sane thing to do. But as the hunger comes, the rhythm of the spinning starts to sink in. At some point, you realize that starving eats away at your chance of making it out. Then the leap. No wait too long.
Right. You almost had me going there for a while.
Ok, supongo que es por acá. ¿Dónde estaba la puerta esa o
By
algo
the
así?
way, I don't know if you noticed that there were no other exits from this pit than the big door. How I hope the scepter will magically make it open.
It will work.
Must be nice always feeling that the world will act in your favor. It doesn't, though. My guess is that you will learn this momentarily.
Ok, sí, es aquí creo. Sí.
Now, let's see.
Nothing. What a shock. Looks like you might be joining Foster after all, just not the way you imagined.
I don't get it. What Gramps did to hundreds of resourcefuls for this? I saw it the day I came to you. The subject lies down on a marble surface with a strange silver pattern. And the silver unfolds, pierces the skin and slithers inside. In about half an hour it consumes everything. All that remains is an empty slab of marble and a newly formed cube.
No.
He called it the translation. The flesh and the soul shall enter the palace through separate doors. We said it 1,000 times, never realizing. I didn't catch Foster's soul in a magical cube. He was dying, and I translated him.
You killed him. The fact that your grandfather did unspeakable things doesn't prove he was right? That Foster can come back? That's insane!
It was the only chance we had, and believe me, I'm good at chances. I gamble for a living, remember? That's how I stayed alive all these years after leaving the gardens.
Well, this time it didn't pan out. Look at you now.
You think I'm giving up?
No que no.
Do you see that? The dim glow.
The activation of the door must have triggered a chemiluminescent. Not uncommon for evacuation purposes.
Ok, vámonos hacia la derecha, como dije.
This place is huge. This hallway alone could easily house all the resourcefuls that ever were.
You finding anything here without coordinates would be a miracle. I compared the quarters you're in now with the overall structure of the planet. The palace is everywhere, all the way to the core. Huge sectors separated by the outside structures you were in.
Vamos a seguir descendiendo. A ver qué rayos.
I'm getting some local increases in energy emission.
Know what it is?
Can't tell. It's not radiation. One of them is close to your location. I'll pin it to your HUD.
Ok. Hay que seguir el triángulo.
I've got to give it to him, the old man. This place is spectacular.
Nothing but an infinite palace would suffice for you resourcefuls.
I wish you'd stop calling me resourceful.
It's what you are.
I had the training, but I never bought into Gramps' vision. I never wanted any of this.
Yet here you are.
I was 6 the first time I ran away. I hiked for weeks to see what was beyond the gardens. When I finally reached the wall, Gramps was there waiting for me. There's nothing out there but people living like animals, fighting to please their immediate needs and desires. They have no ambition, no perspective. Why fight to get the best out of the little time you have on Earth when you could be fighting to have much more? He went on about the wonders of the palace, but he had already lost me. All I could hear was the blood rushing in my veins. I wanted that. To fight for the here and now. I decided that I would do whatever it took to make that happen. So I went back with him, to follow the training, figuring I'd need it to get away. And I was good. He called me his prize. Before the turn, I ran, just shy of 15. I've been out for 7 years now. Not really what you'd call a running away from home excursion.
Not really, no.
London, you've got to believe me. Foster was a bloody mess and wouldn't have made it out alive. None of us would if I tried to escape with him like that.
He gave you the lighter, so he must have wanted me to take you here. But he would never buy into your grandfather's delusions. It's so far-fetched it almost makes me sick.
Ok, parece que ya nos vamos acercando.
Is that a throne? Look.
Ok, vaya. Finalmente.
This must be it. It looks exactly like the thing that made the cube.
Something's not right. I'm picking up a whole load of anomalies.
London? Foster? Foster? Are you doing this?
Ben, I thought I lost you. Massive power surges are blazing through the outside structures, and the gravity clouding nearly tore me apart.
She's waking up.
More like malfunctioning. If those reaction veins cross... Wait, what's that? Something's wrong with your HUD.
I think it's the cube telling me where to go. It happened when I put it on my back.
Unlikely. The suit is hard-coded, and all blocks capped to the minimum. No room for adding to or altering the code.
See that? The suit's being enabled to interface with the palace. Maybe it's Foster trying to help.
Foster was many things, but not a systems physicist.
Why are you still denying that we have a chance? Everything around us is a marvel.
Everything around you is critically unstable. I think the whole place is malfunctioning. You should be getting out of there.
Más bien como que se está encendiendo, ¿no?
Look, I got a new waypoint, and it's a lot closer.
Ok, ahí está.
Look at that! Did you see that? It charged my suit.
I don't know what sort of holographic phenomenon that was, but it was extremely compatible with the dual retention system of your suit.
Se ve que está. Como dije, a la derecha.
Look, there are more of them.
Power for your suit won't be a problem. The outside of the palace sectors burn red hot, but even inside the walls and floors I read a build-up of gravity charge.
Why would anyone need power on a scale like that?
I hope it's not part of the malfunction. Overcharging would be catastrophic.
Always seeing the bright side.
This is bad, N. The palace system's shut down, but it's still charging. The joule mass is nearing the Dirac-Child limit.
That felt horrible. I couldn't move.
It was a massive energy discharge. It must have made your suit brace.
The lights have stabilized.
The discharge kicked in system processes planet-wide, but it's producing a lot more energy than needed. Building up charge again. Another discharge.
There's air now. How is that possible?
I don't know. The chemical composition of the environment was altered in the blink of an eye. That must have been what the energy buildup was for.
What the... Flowers? They weren't here before the blackout, right?
No, they were not.
I guess it's part of the welcoming package.
Sí. Sí, cómo no.
What's that?
¿Qué rayos será esa como ceniza?
Oh, there are more of them. Everything is so neat. Weird how it scatters these chunks all over. What the... This one moves.
Worse, it's alive. The sphere appears when humans or animals are detected in close proximity, but this...
What are they? It can't be Foster, right? I mean, the palace did try to read the cube and then malfunctioned. This can't be the palace attempting to bring him back, right?
No matter the intent, that's not Foster. It's not sentient.
Esas cosas como que cada apagón están creciendo.
What does that mean? I get color now.
The suit senses a threat. Yellow means that you might be noticed. Red means you're targeted. walking soon. Are you still sure this is a good idea?
Ok, esto se ve que ya se va a empezar a poner medio macabro.
I don't know what's most absurd. The palace populating itself with these grotesque hostiles, or you charging on like you'll be able to survive when they're fully evolved.
I never expected this to be easy. What is this?
That's you, N.
But why would it build copies of me? It jumped me.
The red spikes suggest that you won't survive another encounter like that.
I don't get it. Why would the palace copy and then attack the first human to arrive? It makes no sense.
The constant crashing indicates deep corruption. Those creatures must be part of that malfunction. I'm bringing the gun online. Each shot will kill as many as you can line up.
I'm out.
There's plenty of energy around you.
They're getting up.
Mi salsa, pues. ¡Qué barbaridad! Ven acá, ven acá. Ahora sí. Toma. ¿Cómo? Si le apunté directo a la cabeza, ¿cómo crees?
The gun was lethal.
It is.
So, the palace resurrected them.
Who knows what this death trap is capable of? My guess is things will only get worse.
You really need to work on your motivational skills.
Ok, no es de este lado. Ok, ya puedo abrir y cerrar pues puertas. No veo. Se le puso el escudo, eso quiere decir que hay seres de esos aquí.
They're everywhere. I can't see anything.
Use your area scan. They're getting faster after each blackout. If they swarm you, use the gun's riot function. It's not lethal like the main driver, but it will knock down everyone in close proximity.
Got it. What's that? It's creating weird imprints of me. How strange. What's that?
The matter is strengthening your suit's ability to retain energy from your surroundings. It's closing fast. You won't make it.
It feels like this damn suit is slowing me down.
You're just out of stasis. It's protecting you.
I don't want that.
If you insist, it'll be painful and your range limited.
What's this now?
It activated a new interface. I wonder what it's monitoring.
It's counting down. But to what? I bet the pavilion will open when I've collected enough orbs. What's this now?
It activated a new interface. I wonder what it's monitoring.
It's counting down. But to what? bet the pavilion will open when I've collected enough orbs. Only 4 more to go. Only one left.
Y ya.
Look, it's decrypting the voices.
The lift is slowing. You've traveled 55 kilometers. They're not crossing the water.
¿55 kilómetros? Jule, pero estos compadres se ve que ya corren. Sí, pero yo creo que ya como prueba con esto que vimos es más que suficiente. Está interesante el juego, un jueguito más así raro que... ¿verdad? Es la primera vez que juego un juego de este tipo así. Bien raro, pero pues creo que como prueba ya con esto que vimos es más que suficiente. No sé hasta qué profundidad o qué es lo que tiene que hacer, pero 55 kilómetros hacia el centro del planeta este donde está medio cañón, pero bueno. Bien, y entonces, ¿cuál viene siendo esa maravillosa historia detrás de este juego? Pues todo apunta a que Foster, el novio de Anne, fue enviado ahí por el abuelo de esta, pero si a este le pasó lo mismo que a Anne, seguramente él no corrió con la misma suerte y pues cayó a manos de sus propios clones. El abuelo entonces le deja las coordenadas del planeta y el lugar para que Anne pueda ir a buscarlo y posiblemente rescatarlo. Anne, al llegar ahí a este planeta y asistida por esta inteligencia artificial de nombre London, pronto se da cuenta de que este lugar con dimensiones gigantescas cuenta con vida propia. Así que no solamente tiene que ir a buscarlo en este inmenso planeta, no solamente tiene que ir a ver si encuentra qué es lo que le pasó a su novio, sino que también a su vez se tiene que enfrentar con ella misma a través de estos clones, que por cierto, minuto a minuto se van perfeccionando con una velocidad que da verdadero terror. Si te gustó el juego y la historia, te invito entonces a que los termines por tu cuenta y así obviamente no arruinarte ese maravilloso e impactante final. Pasamos entonces a lo que es mi opinión sobre este juego. Para mi gusto es de esos juegos que, pues la verdad, terminas cuando pues no tienes otro juego que jugar, la verdad. Y es que confieso que el juego fue así, una especie como de montaña rusa, ya que en esos primeros momentos cuando llegué a lo que es este planeta desolado, en lo que viene siendo su infraestructura, me impresionó, pero ya una vez que descendí y entré a lo que es el palacio, llegó un momento en el que pues ya quise tirar la toalla por ese sentimiento de soledad que realmente transmite el juego. Pero aparte de eso, un poquito esta cuestión de que en efecto el juego cuenta con un ritmo lento, precisamente así como dicen las críticas. Y ya hablando de lo que son las críticas negativas, pues en efecto, como ya acabo de mencionar, sí es un tanto lento el juego, pero en cuanto a esta cuestión de que sí es repetitivo, pues al menos en lo que vimos, no, pues yo considero que eso no es así. Más bien yo lo que critico es lo ilógico que a veces son los juegos, como en este caso, pues sabiendo que irás a un planeta extraterrestre, no vas a ir con una pistolita así que solamente cuenta con 3 tiros. ¿Me explico? O sea, tienes para una mega nave que te llevará a miles de años luz y en serio no cuentas con un arma mejor que esa que llevaste, ¿en serio? Y ahí es donde yo digo, pues hubiera sido más útil una resortera y una mochila llena de rocas. Y ya hablando de clones, pues ¿qué me dicen de el clon de Lucille, el Bad asesino? Tampoco no. En cuanto a lo que vienen siendo las críticas positivas, sí tiene esa arte de lujo que mencionan, pero pues la verdad es que para mi gusto, con todo de que pues yo también no soy un jovenzuelo, pues a mí se me hace anticuado, así como un arte como para ancianos, la neta. La mecánica que mencionan de los clones sí está bueno, ya que conforme va avanzando el juego, ellos van aprendiendo cada uno de sus movimientos, cada uno de las acciones de N, y es más que obvio que van a usar esto para atacarla, para perseguirla, para cazarla, para exterminarla, todo lo que le sigue. Y bueno, ya hablando de lo que es el planeta, ok, pues tiene una estructura así inmensa, que tapiza por completo a lo que es toda la superficie. Está muy limpio, está muy lujoso, incluso puede hasta revivir gente, o al menos es lo que se dice. Pero en el mundo real, al menos yo en lo personal, no iría a una misión así, y menos solo, solamente con un asistente así que me va diciendo ahí que show, al puro estilo Jarvis. La verdad es que no. Y además, como para qué querer estar ahí si es un planeta que está así desolado, no hay nadie para compartir absolutamente nada. Y más bien yo lo relacionaría así como una ramificación del mismísimo infierno. Y digo, es que yo haya estado ahí, pero la verdad es que está tétrico el lugar. Y finalmente, este es el primer juego que pruebo así como medio raro, con un poco de acción, un poco de suspenso y demás. Y no es un ultra juegazo, pero tampoco es una porquería. Así que como calificación, basándome en mi experiencia a este juego de Echo, le daré una calificación de 3 estrellas. Así es entonces, como llegamos hasta el final de un episodio más de Retro Gamer Pro, espero que este haya sido de su agrado, que hayan conocido algo nuevo, así como yo. Siendo así, les pido que nos regalen lo que viene siendo un retro like, el que compartan nuestro contenido, principalmente el que se suscriban al canal, presionen ese gran botón de la campana, y finalmente, como siempre, invitarlos a que chequen los episodios anteriores. Nos vemos en lo que viene siendo un episodio más de Retro Gamer Pro, y recuerden,
Amigos, esto fue
Retro Gamer Pro.